Hey YouTubers, Hankster here, and hope everyone's having a good election day for this day of November 6th, 2012. Of course, probably most of you are still out there putting in your votes if you're, of course, over the 18 and registered. But, of course, this is for everybody. I just want to do a quick little review of a couple of presidential collectibles I have. Well, a couple of them at least. I can't find the rest of them. This is the American Hero plushie or something. Basically, I got this out of a Crane game about around, I'm going to say about 2004, 2005. You might recognize him from my videos I did way back in 2008. I did, I had at the time a President Roosevelt plushie thing. Yeah, it was a series of them that they came out that you must have got out of Crane games. And it was just a plushie representing each of the presidents at the time. This is a little bit different. This is the American Hero brand, and this is the presidential. Of course, this is George W. Bush, and this is W in his flight suit. This is supposed to commemorate when he was on the carrier and he said that the war with Iraq had ended, or hostilities or some sort of military thing was ended. Technically, that was true. The war with Iraq was over with. It was basically just on taking care of insurgents until, of course, about a year or so ago. But the war with Iraq as a country was over with, especially with the later capture of Saddam Hussein. This is pretty much like a flight suit he would have wore on the carrier when he gave that speech. A lot of people say, "Oh, the war wasn't over." Well, yeah, it was technically, because we won the war with the Saddam Hussein's Iraq. Anything else, it was just taking care of insurgents and terrorists. But this is both versions. Now, of course, there was also another release with John Kerry, who, of course, was the Democrat hopeful for 2004's presidential run. Basically, all there was just his head placed on the same bodies. And I guess I think they did one for this one too. This, a John Kerry version of this one too, because he, of course, he liked bragging around that he was in Vietnam, even though he, got himself shot within a short time and then got a purple. But the main thing with this one, both of them had the same thing, but the things run out on this one. But I still have this. You just squeeze them here. And you might recognize this one. As I was saying, I did like a little series of videos. This was back when I first started the Weirdo Network, where the Franklin Roosevelt stuffy was about to give a speech to encourage Democrats and Obama at the time, and he kept getting interrupted by an elephant falling on him and squishing him. Well, in the last video of that series, the elephant promised not to fall on him, and he, of course, wound up still getting squished by W here. But I don't know if these are still out, but they're pretty much collectibles from history and presidential stuff. They're basically called American Heroes, and this is just my little contribution for today being election day, and I just wanted to show off some presidential collectibles. And stay tuned here for more collectibles, reviews, whatnot, and presidential wins here on the Multiverse. See ya. Hankster, and I approve this message. I also approve these candidates.